Well, tubers, I'm back, and here's what I plan on using to replace this drain cap that snapped off that I believe was leaking all along on this Craftsman tractor. The thread that broke off is a 3/8 thread. You can see that. So I bought a pipe nipple that's going to be screwed directly in to the engine block. I bought this elbow. Not necessary, but I just find it a little bit easier to drain. It'll be facing down, and this cap. So going forward, when I want to change the oil, I'll be taking this cap off and letting it pour. Now, what I did was mark off the threads. I don't want to go in too deep. This is steel going into aluminum, so we want to strip out that inside thread. I marked off how deep this other thread was. I gave it 1 or 2 extra, just in case this will have to spin down a little bit. So I'm going to put this together, and I'll show you the final results. Hi guys, and thank you for coming back. This is part 2 of the DLT 2000 oil leak repair. This is the piece I put in, showing you how it's installed. We have this steel nipple going into the block, and I have this elbow here and the cap. Could have went just with the nipple and the cap, but I like having the elbow having this pointed down. Now, since I repaired this, I did some heavy mowing with this machine. It still smoked very little. I set this up last night, and I came in. You can see I have it up on pallets here, and a jack to clean the deck. And I noticed oil all over in here. I had a piece of cardboard underneath to catch the oil just in case it did leak. This loosened up. When I finished with this originally, this was pointed straight down 90 degrees, and it was tight. It was loose when I came back. I hand tightened it now, put a lot of pressure on it. Not sure why this loosened up. I don't know if I'm going to have a problem with the steel nipple going into that aluminum block. It may be that that aluminum block was stripped out once before with the previous owner, because they did try to make some kind of repair with the piece that was there. Anyway, it's smoking a little less. That did leak. If this loosens up after the mow, I'm going to do now, see what they recommend. If anybody has any suggestions on this, please feel free to post or send me an email, and this will be a wrap for now. Okay, this is the motor smoking after you shut it off. Better than what it was when I first got it. When I first got it and I ran it for about an hour, it looked like it was on fire. Now, yesterday when I cut, I didn't get all the smoke out. Okay. But as you come down here, I can see that there's oil coming from someplace in here, and I can't see where. I don't know if this would be from a gasket in between. I'm putting the camera in there because I can't quite see it myself. Okay, this is a new filter that I have on. I put a new air filter on. But as far as this oil leak, I'm not sure where it's coming from. As stated before, this is the piece I put on. I just checked it with a glove. It's still tight. Earlier this piece was loose. It was facing all the way down. It was 90 degrees down. And when I went to look at it today, it was loose, and I couldn't get it all the way down to the 90 degrees. So it spun back. I'm hoping that's in there tight enough right now. I'm not going to have any troubles with that. But I have to find this leak. I ran this for about a half hour, and I had no problem at all. Ran it for another half hour, and that's when the smoke started coming in. You could hear it was tapping a little bit. Now by this dipstick, I noticed there's oil over here also. So I don't know if oil's dripping out of this dipstick. It looks quite wet. I had this all wiped down before. If anybody has any ideas or any suggestions, please post. And that should be it for now.
Give a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.